3.5 years after being plucked from the campus of Iowa State, the mayor, Fred Hoiberg, bounced after a record of 115 and 155. Your thoughts on the firing and the state of the Bulls in Chicago?
Yeah, I'm surprised by this because I don't get the point. So the Bulls have had 3 of their top 5 players injured basically until a game ago. Lauri Markkanen's been injured. Bobby Portis has been injured. Chris Dunn, the starting point guard, has been injured. That's 3 of their top 5, 6 players. I'd say 3 of their top 5. Those guys have been out. So what's Hoiberg supposed to do? And I will, let me say, I just applaud the Reinsdorf family. And Jerry and Michael are not trying to have the process. They're not trying to tank and go into the lottery every year and then sort of raise their hands in triumph and say, look what we did. They're trying to win. And so I get that. But when you look at the college pool of talent, there's one guy, maybe 2 that can change it. One guy's Zion Williamson, can change it. The Bears are a game out, I think, of the worst record in the NBA. I think they're 5 wins, and a couple people have 4. Atlanta may have 4.
Yep.
I don't understand what firing Hoiberg at this point does. And I don't think there's off-the-court stuff. I mean, Fred is what you see is what you get. Just seems like a terrific guy. And I could see replacing him in 2 years if you didn't think that, you got your whole personnel roster established and you want to really go after a playoff spot. But I gotta do some delving into this because to me, it just seems like, why are you doing this? You can't just look at the record. You're looking at working with young players, an incredibly young roster. You want to get them better, playing well after the break. And you can't win in the NBA when you're missing 3 of your top 5. Ask the Golden State Warriors, who've been missing 2 All-Stars, and they've lost 8 of 13. So I don't know. I'm a little dubious on this. I applaud the Bulls for not wanting to engage in what I consider largely a phony thing, the process, when you can just draft after draft after draft for 6 years. Well, damn, you better get it right at some point, while patting yourselves on the back. But a little bit for Fred, and I don't exactly know why it timed out the way it did.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.